Alright, what's up guys? So I wasn't recording this ride, but I always try to bring my GoPro with me just in case something happens. So I'm on my way back home. It's 10:30 early morning. Went for a ride on the twisties, got halfway through the ride, and we had pulled over at a stop just to kind of, let everybody catch up. And I was talking to the guy. He's like, "Oh man, your bike is leaking." I looked over and it looks like a rock hit my radiator and put a hole in it. So it was a small hole. It was just like a little streamline of coolant coming out. We thought it was the brakes at first. It was squirting, hitting the brakes, dripping out the brakes. So right now I just left the ride. I was gonna call a tow, but when I started riding to the gas station, the leak stopped, and so I decided just to try to ride it home. So I'm almost home now. I probably got like a mile or two left. I probably rode like 7-8 miles, and I don't think it's leaking anymore. I don't see anything, but yeah, it's funny. Me and my boy Spikes, he was just talking about, "Hey man, can you ever thought about getting radiator guards?" And I'm like, "Nah, I ain't never really thought about it." And sure enough, if I would have had radiator guards, I probably would have prevented that. No, it's not overheating. The temperatures right now is like 184, but I'm moving at a pretty good pace too. I'm going about 80, so the wind is helping. But hopefully when we stop, we'll see if it starts overheating or whatnot. But it didn't lose a lot of fluid, don't seem like, but I saw fluid all up inside the fairings up here too. So I'm not sure exactly where the leak is coming from. I saw it from the front, screwed out the radiator. I'm not sure there's a leak on the side too, whatever, I don't know. I mean, I was taking it in Friday to get a new tire on the rear, bigger tire. So now I just go ahead and have them add the radiator to the list. I'm probably gonna go ahead and order some radiator guards for sure, and just have them put them on while it's there. It just don't make sense to not do it at this point. But try not to beat on it, but these cars going so slow, it definitely make it hard to, they're trying to keep the temp down with the air hitting it, but I don't want to burn the engine up either. So when you're out riding like that, man, I had a bad habit of not doing this. When you're out riding like that, I don't want to slip because there was fluid all over my tire in the front. When you're out riding like that, I always just, when you take a break, just walk around your bike to make sure it's okay. And actually, like I said, I didn't even catch it. Another guy saw it and we were just talking because he has a BMW as well. And I would not have saw it, and I would have hopped back on the bike and kept on riding, and we was going a pretty fast pace, and I probably would end up slipping out because I had fluid all on my front tire. So that's just a Q-tip for y'all. Always check your bike, man. Like before you leave, mid-stop, push the pressure, check the tires, just push on them. Make sure nothing is leaking out or whatnot. Make sure you got full tire, make sure you don't have no nail in the tire. Just check it. All right guys, so I just got back to the storage, and before I left, I actually was right here. And I'm not sure if this is water or coolant, or unless somebody else been here since I left, but I definitely was right here before I left. So I don't think it was leaking before I even left the house, man. But anyway, you can see right there. Yeah, you can see all the radiator fluid right there, man. It was squirting out the front right here, and it was hitting the brake caliper, and it was all on the front of the tire. You can see it here on the tires. Yeah, you can see the hole. Yep, I can see the hole right there. Right there. So maybe it sealed itself up. I don't know, but anyway, yeah, or hopefully it's not leaking in here anymore. But yes, it's radiator fluid all up in this thing, so interesting. Anyway, I made it back home. I'm curious about this right here. I don't know if somebody else was just here. It was a good ride too, man. It was fun, man. We was having a lot of fun, but thank God I made it home safe. That could have been a lot worse if I was riding. It would happen, and it would have been leaked out. All right, guys. So it's actually been a few days later since the incident happened. I'm back at the storage. I called the shop, and I was originally, like I said, taking to get a new tire anyway. And so I called and they said, "Hey man, just go ahead and come up here and bring it early." What is this on this tire? What is that? I'm not sure. Anyway, I don't see anything leaking up front. I put a box down just in case nothing was leaking. But you can see in there, probably that's where it's leaking at from there. And on the front side, I'm not sure if y'all can see up in there, but that's what's leaking from. When I talked to him, he's like, "Oh man, you might need a tow truck to get it up here. I don't want you riding it if it was leaking." I'm like, dude, if the damage been done by now, because I rode this thing 10 miles home when it happened. So if the damage is done, it's done. But I don't think anything's wrong with it. He said maybe with the leak that the thermostat wouldn't be reading properly or something. I don't think anything was wrong with that. It seemed working fine. I didn't get any bad or curious behavior from the bike. So anyway, they closed in 30 minutes. Let me get up here. It's raining outside, so I got to drive slow, but they literally arrived the street. But look at these Q4s. Another guy said that at the meet, he said these Q4s literally like tear up in the middle. And that's definitely happened right here. But you can see, man, we ain't got no chicken strips on this boy. We using pretty much this whole tire, man. Hey, be leaning in these corners, bro. So we're gonna get the new 200 put on there too, which will actually help me lean even better than what I've been doing. So I'm excited about that. Make the bike a little more flippable too. Because right now I can tell it is kind of slow in the back end on the steering. But anyway, let me start rambling, get dressed, head up there, and I'll catch y'all in a second. All right, guys, so we got it dropped off. I'm gonna show y'all now in the lights. Y'all can see all that right there. I can't see the hole on the back side, but I'm sure there was one in there. You can see the radiator fluid. And also my oil guard be getting beat up pretty good too. So I might get an oil guard and a radiator guard put on it. But yeah, so they were looking at the tire and said, hey man, the tire might be done too. And I actually put about, I think I bought the bike at 79. I'm up to like 94 now. So about 1,400 miles on this tire, 14, 15, I think. And it looking like it might be done. I don't know. And there's still a lot of wear on here though. Look at that. I mean, anyway, I got a new tire coming. He said he'll try to keep the bill under $10,000. Please do dig if you watch this video. But I'll catch y'all next one, baby. Peace.